Hey y'all, what's going on? This is your girl Bunny. So I went live. Excuse me, I went live because um no one is live right now. I feel like I missed a lot. Um, just trying to catch up. What's been going on? What's been going on? So, nevertheless, we're gonna get into some things after the 30. Hey y'all, what's up? Y'all sleep or nah? Child, so I just felt like, hold on, let me see some real quick. I just felt like, where's everybody at, honey? Where everybody at? I feel like somebody is live and everybody is on the panel, and I missed something. I feel like I missed something. This is too quiet. So yeah, I hope everyone's Sunday been going good. I have been busy today. I've been in and out. I know I missed the twerkathon today. But child, it's so much that I want to say. It's so much that I want to say. First of all, I don't even know what the hell to say. It's just so much going on. So how do you guys feel about that they just passed the bill or whatever? It was supposedly going to be a government shutdown if they didn't come together and get the votes in order so that they can prevent the government from shutting down. You know, it's so crazy, right? And this is just my opinion. Why is everybody making it seem like what is happening is normal? Um, it's not. Okay, this influx is ridiculous, and everybody. I just feel like a lot of people just making it seem like it's so normal. You know what I mean? I mean, we are talking about we're talking about apartments used to being $800-900, $1,100 if you really had a bag to get some updated appliances and stuff. Now to where a one bedroom is about 15, a two bedroom is about 22, 23, a three bedroom is closer to the threes, 27, 3, depending if you can catch a special. Is right now it's actually cheaper to rent a house than it is an apartment, even though you may have a little bit more bills. I guess they might weigh out, but no, not really, because you still have the maintenance of a home. You know, I just think people still aren't making. And then what really breaks my heart is, can you imagine how many people are unable to sustain themselves? We're talking about They're hiring people for 13, 14, and $15 an hour. How is people able to survive? How? These people want you to, isn't it funny? These leasing offices and these realtor properties, they want you to make three times the rent. And even themselves working there, they don't even make three times the rent to even afford what they are putting out there for people, you know? And I feel like fuel is still very high. Um, it's just bad. I even know for myself in the trucking industry, it's bad. It's the worst that it's ever been. Um, I could easily get $5 a mile. I'm seeing shit on there for $1.50, $2, 2.70, and people are hopping on that, and it's just like, man, this shit is not normal. It'd be it's better to just shut your shit down, unless you got something dedicated and you're local and you can just bop, 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 do a few loads, try to make $1,000 a day to try to get some type of money. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's been very, very, very hard for a lot of people, and I think it's very sad. Um, I did a poll the other day, and basically, I was just saying that, and I probably am wrong for even saying and or suggesting, but I'm like, yo, black people, black and brown people, my indigenous people, my people of color, vote Republican or independent. But that Democratic Party stuff, leave them people alone. They're not in the business of helping you. But then when I say that, well, as I'm saying it out loud, I'm really starting to think like, well, do they really somebody must believe that that there is a benefit for them. I had a great conversation on yesterday with somebody, and basically I was like, yo, all the shit that's going on, y'all want Trump back in office or no? And they like, uh, black people is. Black people, they don't want to talk about, they don't want to be talking about that politics shit. They really don't. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about credit. They have shown up, don't want to talk about religion. Money, none. They don't want to talk about nothing if it ain't sports or some other shit. Shoes or something. Um, and I'm like, yo, I try want Trump back. You know what I'm saying? Well, why do you want Trump back? What was some things, and it was a school teacher that I was speaking with. What are some things, and I learned so much from that conversation. I really did. It was crazy. What are some things that you liked about Trump? And for me, one of the biggest things, um, and again, this is just my opinion. Okay, this is just my opinion, my thoughts, how I feel. Um, I was just like, shit, motherfucker making $1 billion a year and paying $720 on taxes. I'm riding with that nigga. You feel me? When it when it comes to being an entrepreneur of any kind, and you are getting those tax breaks, that is a big deal. That is a very, very big deal, because it gives you and allows you to put money back into your pocket, hence, or not have to pay it out. And the rules are made to be broken. I mean, there's ways around them, and that's how he was able to do it for so many years. And he also has successful businesses, you know. And I'm just like, shoot, he ran this country like a business. We didn't have this influx like we did. Like, this shit is all inflated and shit's going crazy. Gas is high. Salt and pepper's like $6 and shit. Like, We wasn't going through that when Trump was here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're really thinking about it now, I understand that, people's concerns of the racial undertone. Trump family never owned no slaves, but I definitely understand some of the things that he said was definitely offensive. However, both Trump and Biden could probably have a little bit of that racism in it. You feel me? But then, really, do they? Did they? Does he? Back in the day, Trump used to be the man back in the 90s. I mean, he really is still is the man now. I'm talking about Mike Tyson fights all at the Trump Tower. Like, he used to be the guy. He used to party with the stars and he used to always be around us. But I also understand, too, when it comes to business and it comes to race, white people don't see no color. They see business, you know. So there's like a line, you know. Yeah, I really don't fuck with black people like that, but if he has a great business idea, I'll listen to him. If we can make money together, if we can coexist together, then okay. They'll put the racist shit on the back burner to make money. Now, is that always someone that you want to do business with? Probably, probably not, depending on who you are and what your agenda is. But I just feel like um, either go Republican or independent. If you got to choose between the two are evils, then and then black people used to be Republicans. We used to be when we had our own grocery stores, when we had our own hospitals, when we had our own like everything. You know, we were so successful. We didn't rely on them for anything. We had everything. We had our own factories. We were doing our own thing. And then somehow it switched. And then now we're starting to feel like they're giving us something, and the Democrats, they're offering like free housing or food stamps or things. Those things don't benefit me in any kind of way. So I would never be in support of that, because all those things do is keep you in bondage and depending on a system that is not made for you. It's just going to end up destroying you in the long run. I know people personally who have, hey friend, I know people who personally have Section 8 housing. And then once their child gets of a certain age, they start to freak out because they're not used to having to pay the market rate, and they're not used to having to do a lot of the things that everyone else does every day. And then they start to make more babies so they can keep their housing, and then it's just a ripple effect of just laziness and BS. So that's why a lot of the things that they offer is not a benefit to me personally, my opinion. Nothing against it. I voted for them a few years, but now that I'm getting a little older and um running a business, I understand how important it is to have tax breaks. That's just like when Bill Clinton was in office. They say when the Clintons was in office, niggas was making money. When Trump was in office, rent was still decent, fuel was hella low, the freight was moving and shaking like a bitch. Biden old ass in the office, he falling all the goddamn time. I don't even know if that's really him up there half the time. His son just got caught on some fraud charges for some fentanyl, some other crazy crap. The fuel is out the roof. The housing is crazy. You don't even want to buy no house in no market like this. Houses used to be a 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, $130,000 are damn near in the mid 300s. How? Why? And that's why also this is so beautiful that it's happening. Like, they talk about a government shutdown, and it's like now it's kind of like piquing people's interest about the shutdown. It's like, So do you think that in the month of September they was like, oh yeah, shit get a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like we might have to pull the plug. Nah, this has been happening. This has been happening. It's been a year and a half. It's been happening. They just don't want to announce it for whatever reason is because it's like we just got out of COVID. They giving all this money to Ukraine. They the government then gave out millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. They didn't even know how that was gonna go. They're doing all of these things. You know, they messing with the weather, they messing with these diseases, they cause these problems, you know. It's just these white people, man, you just gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because they doing too much and they testing science too much. They testing science too much and they are not God. And so we just gotta be careful. But right, you know, and I'm just like, I think this time when we shut down though, if anybody learned anything, because I know I did. I learned a few things, you know. I didn't have my ducks in order in I didn't have my ducks in a row when PPP came out last time. I done helped about 5, 6 people. Now I got them. I was able to do their paperwork and shit, and get them right. You know, got my little break off. However, when we know that there is some type of storm or disaster that is coming, it's going to be time for us just to start preparing ourselves. You know, like I was just talking about with this real estate, we know that the housing market is crazy, crazy high, right? So now that we know that it's super duper high, we know that it's going to crash. And once it crashes, that's when millionaires are made, like they always say, is, you know, and right now, shit, we damn near in the Great Depression, you know. I remember how it was in 2008. We damn near there, you know. Um, so yeah, that's my thought on that. Um, I just want us black people either just to go independent. And you know what else? Speaking of independent, I okay. So I've never been to Dubai, right? Fun fact: I've been to like eight or nine different countries. I've never been to Dubai. Um, and just this year, I've learned so much about Dubai, right? And then I know that I haven't even really dug deep all in it like I want to. But why the hell did I think that Dubai was like in Africa? I thought Dubai was like, yeah, I thought it was like over there in Africa or something. I don't know. When in fact, that shit right there in Asia, you know what I'm saying? On the tip. And then I'm thinking, like, who would have known? So once I started doing some little research, and I think I was still talking to the teacher or something. No, I wasn't talking to the teacher anymore. But basically, I was just looking at something online, and basically what they wanted to do was they wanted to create a country, a city, a town, whatever the fuck they want to call it, where it was perfect, where it was nothing but the wealthiest, where it was nothing but the wealthiest, it was nothing but the rich, it was nothing, it was no crime, it was no murder, it was no nothing. They wanted to create like this dream of a town where everything was just perfect, and they fucking did it. And then just to think about and look at all the pictures how it was before, it was like dust, and then slaves built that. The slaves built Dubai to what it is right now. So I don't know, y'all. um I, I, I still want to go there though, you know. I don't want I don't want my people to do all that work and I don't get to visit. You feel me? And nigga, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I do still want to check it out or whatever. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. They don't use profanity. You know, that's just like over there in Bali. Bali just, you know, Bali, Indonesia. They just passed the law. What was it, 2021? that, if you're not coming there with your marriage certificate, you and a man and a woman cannot like be in the same quarters, which I was like, them niggas is getting kind of strict. They getting a little out of hand, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gonna go down there and trying to smash their little slinky link, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you fucking it up for real niggas? You know what I'm saying? Pussy blocking, you know what I'm saying? But I probably figured too, I blamed it on us sisters. Because some of us sisters, man, could you imagine Queen 88 in Bali twerking every goddamn where? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, they ain't never seen no ass move like that before, that fast. You know what I'm saying? They're like, it's a culture shock. They don't see black people at all. She down there just twerking. So they was like, you know what? Hell no, you guys are going to poison our people down here. You goddamn motherfuckers don't come down here with that bullshit. We're going to put your ass on fucking restriction or you going to fuck to jail. You know? So, I don't know. But, yeah, man. And speaking of idiot, man, I don't know where the fuck my antennas was at, but I damn sure enough missed the fucking the twerkathon. I mean, I missed the twerkathon or whatever. I'm pretty sure if she leaves it up, I'm gonna go look at it or whatever. Yo, let me tell you about what happened today. So I was over there at Mink's listening to Mink's live. She had a live for like 19 hours. So I was in and out of it or whatever. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it right there because I always fuck up. I remember when Six Dub told me just to wait and be patient, but yo, today it really seemed like they was giant bullying a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It really did. I love me. I love me. Now I do understand, and that's the thing too. When you are supposed to be neutral, right? Are you serious? It wasn't lit. So she didn't win with Tommy, and she didn't win at her own shit. Is what you saying? What happened, bruh? Tell me. I don't get it. What you mean, bruh? So, oh man. So yeah, man. I don't know. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Yeah. So I felt like a little bit, in a way, they were kind of. I don't know what happened. This is the part that I felt like was bullying. What? It was not lit at all. Only two girls plus her. Oh man. Queen really needs a team. You know what I mean? She really needs a team. Um, Cause me personally, I think Queen can dance. I think Queen can dance. I think Queen can dance. Um, but I don't know. She probably needs help. She needs more girlfriends. She needs like real girlfriends. But I don't want to get in that either. However, uh, yeah, she definitely need a solid team because it's like you could really, you could really do good and be great, and people are going to watch you because she's so entertaining. She really is so funny. Honestly, her and Mink, man, that Mink, man, that girl give me life, bro. She is the funniest thing out here, and it is so funny how um what's his name? South Dallas has been saying bapping like a hoe, bapping like a hoe. And Mink need to put that shit on a t-shirt by this time because she done made it hot. She done made it hot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely think Queen needs a solid team too, just so she can really go as far as she wants to, and someone who really cares, you know. But I also understand that it's not always as easy working with people as, you know, it's easy to say, but some people can be very difficult to work with. They demands can be a little bit too much. They can get the big head and they can just be like, girl, I'm trying to do you a solid, you doing the most. So I understand how that can be, how it can go, you know, but if she really has some people that really fuck with her and really want to see her, she can do some stuff, because it seems like her dad got a spot. She can have a place there. She got a DJ. Like, she got everything. She just missing some little things. Like, there's a few puzzle pieces missing. You know what I mean? Because it seems like she basically got it, but she don't, you know? And she could. She really, really could. So, yeah, I don't know. But then, I don't know if you really watch, like, what is it called? What is it called? I know what the hell it's called. Did you watch The Cruise? I mean, did you watch The Cruise, or do you know anything about the beef sector and what's going on with the cruise, or who's on the cruise, or anything, or no? And then another thing that kind of annoyed me too is when they were making fun about how she dresses and her shoes. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. When that goddamn Skoka girl had said she got on the Sister Act 3s or the something, I don't know where the fuck she came up with these titles and these names for whatever kind of shoes the Queen had on, but that shit was crazy. But what I was thinking about was, it's really not funny to make fun of people who um are less fortunate, and you know that they are. You know what I'm saying? We know that girl always wear them black heels, and we just seen her pop out with the silver ones with the blue outfit. We know, you know what I'm saying? We know that she has kids. Like, she doesn't have like the access that some other woman may have. You don't use that to freaking weaponize the wit. Everybody can't buy the latest Jordans. Everyone can't afford to get the red bottoms. Everyone can't buy, you know, Golden Goose. Everybody can't buy shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody cannot. You give people mercy on that, because it just ain't right. It's just not right. So that's why I said bullying. Like, don't be picking and making fun of that girl. That girl, she ain't got no clothes. She ain't got no clothes. She only got rumper. She can only wear a rainbow. That's her zhush. If that's what she can afford, then long as her kids got a roof over their head and they able to eat and maintain herself, then that's it. A lot of people can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, so do you say that? Do you say that she pop big shit? Is that what you're saying? And look, by no means, or no stretch of the imagination, do I believe that girl is a saint. She ain't no motherfucking saint. I've heard her lie a lot of times. And the thing about lies is that the thing about YouTube black screen and lies is that only thing that we have to go off of is a person's voice, their tone, when it's high pitch. Like, we hear Mink laugh and giggle all the freaking time, but we know when her voice is serious and her tone is like, ugh, she's hurt, you hear it. Same thing with VS. We know when she got the shits and giggles and she's, you know, and we know when she's serious and she's not playing around. You know what I mean? So a lot of times we know that we know Queen she just be talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people are professional shit talkers. I am too, you know? Now, I try not to let my shit get a little out of hand, because I know that God can humble me. But I I do sometimes if I feel like it, you know. But I don't think how I don't even know how can she even talk big pop. I never heard of child. Listen, we already know what we know. But to pick on that girl, but I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm not gonna act like, oh, I can't see and understand. I definitely do. I definitely do. Because sometimes some things is it'd be a little far fetched. Like, all right, bitch, now you just need to pipe down and just let this one ride, or like just don't, just chill out. You feel me? So I get it. I definitely get it. I get it. But I don't like anybody to be picked on. I don't like anybody to be bullied. You know what I mean? So I'm just speaking on that. Just not that particular situation, but just it was just like, damn. Yeah, I know she ain't got it like that. Long as her kids good, like fuck it. Let that girl live. Send that bitch some shoes or a gift card or something. Make her fucking day. Cause honestly, man, like when you got kids, it'd probably be real hard to buy yourself yourself something. You got kids, they got school. She got 8 kids, they all got school. They want their hair done. And, she coming last on everything. You understand? So I don't know. Nevertheless, I understand. I understand. Um, yo, um, you know who else I really like too? And I watch her sometimes, but I don't watch her all the time, is that Skull Mysterious. I think she a cool I think she's a cool chick. I think she's a cool chick and she knows her lane and she knows her place. And she try to just be chilling. She'll pop in and pop out. Pop in, pop out. She seem like she cool. Yeah. What else? Mm. I asked you if you heard about the cruise, but so as we all know, Sean Bradley, um no, she cool as fuck. Okay, she's cool, but she's super duper cool. She seemed, she seemed like she a chick that yeah, I go out to lunch or dinner with her. She seemed like she'd be a cool, kiki, laid back, low key, nice dining. You know what I'm saying? She's like she's a good time. She's a mature lady too, so you know. um, but either way, so we know that SD and what is his name? Yeah, Sean. I don't know why I keep saying that. Sean Bradley, Tracy, Misunderstood, and Jay Wilson. They all went on a cruise. Um, I'm just so happy for Tracy that she's getting out. I really am. I'm happy for her. I think she needs to do more of it because we know, we all know what happened with the Wreck Rob situation. Hate to bring that up, but I got to. And then we also know what the aftermath was when her and MU were, excuse me, when MU were there in California and then kind of trickling until she got back to San Antonio and how that was. So this just seems like a really good time for her. And it's always good to see someone else happy and living and enjoying their life. You know what I'm saying? Tracy is she's still a woman of a particular age, but she still has so much life in her. Um, so and I think we've seen her for so many years just be cooped up in the crib. So now she's like, nope, I'm getting out, I'm having fun, I'm doing this, I want to go here, I want to go there, I'm wearing my bathing suits every fucking where, I don't give a fuck. And what's up with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, she just one of them cool ass aunties that just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I love Tracy. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I love Tracy. And what else? I don't know, y'all, but I think I've been doing really good. I'm so happy I made a video today. I'm approaching 35 minutes. Um, any feedback or anything do you have for me, Mr. Six Dub? Do ya, do ya, do ya? And why you never hit my link? Well, it's alright. I don't want you to hit it right now, though, friend, because I'm about to end this bitch. Alright, you hear me? You hear me? Cause I've been on here bapping like a. I've been on this bitch bapping like a hoe. And it ain't no shade. I wouldn't even mind putting together a dang on vacation either. I was listening to Beef in 313. Honey, that'll be something to do. Now I will thank you. I appreciate it. Now I was listening to Beef in 313 and he was saying something about a trip and I'm thinking to myself, I really could put together a trip. I really could put together a nice trip. But of course ain't nobody gonna go because nobody know I fucking exist for real. You feel me? But I could put together a nice freaking trip. But I really don't want like no beef sector, Mo 3 sector, Tro sector, drama, bullcrap. Only like freaking invite only. Like for grown people that just really want to go out and have a great freaking time. Like what is wrong with that? And it was so crazy because when VS was doing a review on what was happening with the cruise, it was like, yo. One thing that she did say though that I understood her say was that, yo, it's three different groups are going, three different perspectives. You got one person, Sean Bradley, who was off and he's in a rental car. He's off the ship and they are just driving around doing whatever. Then you got Tracy, she in the pool all day. Then you got Jay Wilson, he in the goddamn on library. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's just doing their own thing. But the funny thing is that I think I've been on that particular cruise that they were on. And if I am correct, then you have a layover in Nassau for the evening. So you can very well get off of the boat and just tour. And just tour. As long as you're back probably like 7 o'clock in the morning, you get back on the ship and they'll sell off back to Miami or Fort Lauderdale, wherever. And then it's so much to do, and you don't always have to pay for all of your meals. All of the food is free. It's a big old buffet. But of course, if you're paying, so she's like, oh, if I'm paying $600, it better come with this. And I was like, yes, we know, the most traveling you ever did when you was in the military 30 some years ago, because you don't know how traveling is today. Like $600, actually, that's not that expensive. It's really not. And you can get a flight for like $100 and something, right? Oh yes, they definitely do. They definitely do. You know, because you don't want to get locked up with And I honestly, genuinely think that people really wanted to go and have a good time. Now, of course, people were still sticking to the script and sticking to assignment by saying that they were still going to go out there and be messy and bring the tea, like showing pictures of people's feet. I think that is just playful, it's just a little shady, you know what I'm saying? But to bash the whole thing, I mean, you're talking about cruises. You can get cruises that are up to 3 grand, $2,500. These cruises, they get very expensive. So yes, when you're in the cheaper range, and if VS thought that $600 was a lot, she ain't really been nowhere, because that ain't nothing. I've been on a 10-day cruise and it was over 2 grand. And that wasn't including my flight or my Wi Fi or my drink package. So I don't know. But I don't know. That's what we're gonna do, Six Step. We're gonna plan a trip. Get your old lady. We're gonna plan a trip. That's what we're gonna do. Say fuck it. So what have you been seeing out there? Can you put me on something? Can you educate me on what you've been seeing? What's been happening, Captain? Ooh, we gotta get you a boo. Oh wait, do you like women? Do you like women? I'm not being funny. I'm not being disrespectful, but I don't know. But that's your privacy too, so you don't have to tell me. I'll find you a good old wholesome lady, honey. Find you a wholesome lady, honey. Oh man, it's so beautiful out here, man. Yeah, that's how I am right now too. And why the fuck don't nobody? I've been on here too long. People not fucking with the kid, like, but I don't put on the content. And one thing that VS did say, and she is so right though. She is so right. She is so right. Gotta start making content. That's the only way that we're gonna grow. You know, that's the only way that we're going to grow is if you actually stay consistent. I mean, when this lady came back, she straight up and down dominated, but that's just who she is. You know, she's a force, and people don't have a choice but to gravitate to her. I really don't think that she really don't mean no harm. I think that she just doing her job and doing a damn good job at it. You know. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do gotta pop out. That's what's up. Like you like black women or you like white women? Or Filipino women. I don't got a problem with interracial dating. I don't. I'm just asking. That's another thing too. We gotta stop that though. Oh golly, we gotta stop. I know I'm sounding like a hypocrite, but we gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta stop mixing. Okay. Okay, good. We gotta stop. We gotta stop mixing. We really do. I really do. I really do. I really do. But I get it. You can't help who you love, honey. You can't help who you love. That's the God honest truth. Okay. We gotta stop. And honestly, I don't I don't have a I guess my the reason for me saying that we have to stop mixing is because I my opinion, I believe that of course we are the original people, you know. I believe that everything comes from us. And once we start to no, I don't even want to go into that. That's gonna be for a different life. But you know what I always think, and I don't believe that I'm right. I don't believe that I'm right about this part that I'm about to say. But I don't know if I'm wrong either. You can help me out. So I feel like, let's say, for example, if you have, yeah, we're eventually going to be gone. Yeah, it's not going to be any purebreds. Yeah, yeah, we're going, yeah, we are. And it's not right. And you know what's so crazy is because black people, okay, so you see Asians, like Koreans, or I don't know. And then we have like the Indians. You don't really see them mixing like that. The Filipinos, you don't really see them mixing like that. They stick with they fucking kind. They really stick to their fucking kind. Indians, 99% of the time, they're sticking with their kind. You know what I'm saying? Um, a lot of Hispanics, Latino. Well, no, I'm not gonna say Latino. I'm not gonna say Latino, but Hispanics, they're focused on white people. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really heavy on the niggas. But is really an issue with black people. Black people. It's really an issue with black people. And if they can only see, especially the man, because the man is the most, my eyes, the black man is the most strongest being on this earth. Next to the woman, but of course the man is the head. So it feels like it's his responsibility and duty to only have black kids. But I was getting ready to say before that was that I feel like if there's like a white dad, right? A white dad, and then there's like a black mom, I feel like the kid is black, right? Because of the mom. But if the mom is white and the dad is black, then I feel like the kid is white. And I guess it's because of the woman womb, the black woman, like you coming from the darkest, like the darkest creation, like you're coming from her womb is like the most precious thing. So I feel like if you're coming from a black woman, then you're black. But if you're coming from a white woman, then you're white. Not necessarily interracial, but that's not right because the seed is what plants the child. So I don't know. And it's the man's seed, of course, that plants the child. So it's whatever he is. But it be that upbringing of that woman because it's mama's baby, papa's maybe, goddamn. So I don't know, but I oh man, and shout out to Cam Talk Too Much too. He's been doing this thing. He's a young guy. I think he said his birthday is coming up. Young guy. So much drive, so much ambition. Absolutely love to see it. Um, I hope he goes far, you know? I just hope everybody goes far. Sixth up, I hope you go just as far as you want to too. You believe, yeah. Yeah, right. Because of the seed, right? Because of the seed. You're absolutely correct. You're right. Because the seed is what plants. It makes the baby. I get it. That's why I said I think I'm wrong, but I don't know if I'm right, you know? But I get that too. I understand that. I understand that 100%. Why you give me the eyes? Why you give me the eyes? Why you give me the eyes? Bro, why is it taking... Nah, nigga, it was a reason, nigga. It was a reason. It was a reason. It was definitely a reason. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I don't know how to. Okay, perfect though. So yeah. So yeah, that's why I said I didn't know if I was right. Um, but yeah. Oh, so back to it. So, I think VS was having like a class or whatever. You know, her story is just so crazy. There's so many women on here that I just sit back over the years. You just listen to them and they tell their story, and it's just like, man, wow, you women have been through so much. You women have really been through so freaking much. Like, you see women go through so much pain like that, you be happy when they can, they can smile, and laugh, because Jesus Christ, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. You just pray for those ladies, man. People are battling things every day. Well, you know what? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Ever since I was a little girl, people have always told me that very exact thing. That I am not going to sway your opinion on anybody. I just want you to keep watching and learn for yourself. And that is the best advice. And you've given that to me once before. And I appreciate it because it made me look at things from a different lens. Um, so yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I do. I definitely do. Mm. Because you know why? People are all like, say for example, like it's always funny when the joke is not on you. You know what I mean? Like seeing people go through shit on here can be funny, but that's because it ain't you. But when it's you, you got all these different emotions and you mad and you want to do all these different things, but same reason why you should have been laughing at what's happening to somebody else. So I look at those things too, and I look at how far people are willing to take it with other people. And they let me know, like, uh, uh, I might watch you, but I'm all right. I get that. I agree. I agree. I definitely do. You know what is okay, good. That's very good. Um and then George, I do agree. I think that there are a lot of mentally disturbed people on here as well. I think that there's a lot of hurt people on here, and it's sad. One thing, right? So someone was talking about this girl. I'm not sure where you're from or what sector you come from or how you found me, but welcome, and I'm so thankful and appreciative that you're here. Also, shout out to Six Dub. That's my guy. He's been showing me a lot of support here lately as well. I'm a new content creator. Okay, fuck all that. There's this girl that was her name is like Wupak or something, and they were saying that her story was basically like she was like left in like a trash can allegedly. I'm not too for sure, and someone rescued her, and some of the same things kind of happened to one of her children. And one thing that always shocks me and always is shocking to me is when I hear stories of people's childhoods and some traumas that they've been through. And then when they grow older and they start to have kids, they end up doing the same thing to their children that were done to them. It's like the craziest thing. It's so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. It's like, oh, your mom used to curse you, hit you, beat you, restrict you from doing things. It was like whatever extreme could be. This is like, and you turn around and you do it to your very own child, and it's like, damn. It's like, I thought we want to be better. Like, you can't just say it. It has to be like within your actions. Uh, so yeah, I did hear she was a porn bomber. That is crazy because oh my god. Okay, let me ask y'all this. it wasn't until COVID, right, that I started seeing. Now, I could be very wrong. I'm not in that ram of things or whatever, but I've never seen so many tarot trot, tarot trot, tarot trot. I don't know how to say it, but like tarot card readers, when people are trying to like prophesize or some shit like on your life, or they're just like picking like Uno cards, and they just it's like a woman like in a dungeon or something like that, and they're just like telling people about what's going to happen with them. And I honestly think it's the most creepiest thing that I've ever seen before in my life, and I haven't seen it since COVID. It's like all of these people just, oh yeah, send me $10 and I'll give you a free reading. A free reading on what? How are you reading? What are you doing? Did you go to school for this? Is there a course? There has to be like some type of something, qualification that you can do. It's just so demonic to me. And I just don't like it. I don't think she the one with the videos. Have you guys seen that, George? They're gonna take my channel? Well, listen, baby, let me tell you something. I ain't got that many goddamn subscribers, so this motherfucker can go. You hear me? But I don't want you to porn bomb me either, though. George, are you the porn bomber? Hold on. Right, that's my thing. And then you just making up stuff in your head. Like, oh, I see that you're going to be going on a vacation in the next 7 years. And oh, yes, I see that you applied for a job and it's going to come through for you. I also see you had a death in the family. Yeah, be like, yeah, we all got death. Like, you're not saying nothing really. It's would be like the weirdest thing. It's so demonic to me. I do not like it at all. I don't like it at all. It's creepy to me. And I guess it's probably because I do not understand. I feel like I'm a pretty open minded person. But when you start trying to get into like the sixth senses, and I just don't want to deal with that. That's just too much for me, man. That's just too much for me. And then you drunk giving the readings too? You lit? Oh, it was just box wine. It was just wine. Nigga, I don't want. Nigga. You want $10 so you can go buy you another box of wine. I'm not stupid. Blue fish, green fish, red fish, you fish. Child, listen, I don't be having that type of shit to do. That shit is weird to me. You hear me? Mm-mm. I don't like all that tarot reading and all that stuff like that. The Bible says you're not supposed to do it anyway. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm about to say, you about to get up here flashing me. I don't know you like that. I might like it. Don't do it. No, I'm playing. Yeah, that's crazy. When I was starting to hear, like, be on people's panels and they were talking about, like, porn bombers, I'm like, are these people serious? I mean, you got a lot of time on your hands, or you just don't like that person at all, at all, at all. Like, that is crazy. Okay, so let me ask you this, Mr. Gorgeous. Who do you enjoy watching? Whether it is someone who is in the sectors that I think we're all familiar with, or if it's a sector that we don't know. Can you give me like one person or two people that you enjoy watching? And you too, Six. Like, who do you guys enjoy watching? I know for myself, you know, I'm really big into podcasts. Like, I love podcasts. When I used to be on the road,
That's all I used to do is just listen to podcasts all day, every day. So I stumbled across this video. I have it on my community wall. Is when this guy was a street preacher and he was rebuking Kirk Franklin and a lot of things. Oh, channels like mine, huh? Good. Make sure you like and subscribe. Um, it was a street preacher rebuking a street preacher rebuking Kirk Franklin. Um, and it was so good. It was so good. So this is my thing, right? And I could be wrong. I could be wrong about everything that I'm saying. I feel okay, like when you're a young adult, right? You're out here, you're living your life, you're moving really fast, you don't have a care in the world, and you just don't care, right? As you start to get a little older, you start to, of course, you start to mature. You start to get a career path of some sort or some kind or whatever field that you're in, and then you start to think about. You start to have your conscience is like really really on you thick, and then you want to settle down. You want to have like this family thing, and then I feel like after you've done everything, you kind of move closer to God. You know what I'm saying? So me watching that, because I go to church every single Sunday, and me watching that, I was just like, man, it made me really want to get back into the word. You guys got to check it out. It was so freaking good. But as far as like the drama, um honestly, everybody, I really find the Mo3 sector for me right now to be entertaining. Just like shit show shit, like it's very entertaining. Love VS, love her down. Love Mink, love her down. I love all of them. They're like, it's like watching a ghetto TV show. It's like fucking Zeus Network. You feel me? You feel me? It's like freaking BET after dark. Okay? These niggas is crazy on here. So no, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. They do get cocky. You do get cocky. Because let me tell you, I used to love going to Mink. And one thing that I like about watching Mink is Mink used to always do business channels. Like she's always had this time where she's talk about business, her accomplishments, what she's been doing, what she's been working on, and her group of girls, they've been working on things behind the scenes. I just absolutely love it. Once that girl, she say that she scheduled a damn video for 2 o'clock in the morning and don't come on till 5 hours later. I was like, oh hell no, bitch. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you ain't gonna have me waiting all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my yeah. See, you guys been around too long. See, I'm new to the Mo3 sector. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. So that's why everything is just so like crazy to me. Like I would have loved to see all of them where they were all cool when they went to Booster House. I would have loved to see that because all of them was cool then, right? Queen was supposed to be there. Cam, Skull Kahanis, Skull Mysterious, Mink. It's like all of them, like all the people that I like watching were there. So it's kind of like, damn, I know they were turned up back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? And I believe somebody had that video of how all of that happened or everything. I would love to see that. And I even said on my community where I said, yo, if they were to get like if they could do like a pilot, like have a pilot for the Mo3 sector, beef sector, like a TV show. Oh, Meek wasn't there. See, I don't know who was there. So you've seen it all. I'm just new. I'll just mind my business and keep watching from the clouds. Are you serious? For real? Well, Queen is having a promotion on her page. I think she said $2.99. She'll run a play. I do believe that Queen will run a play. I do, because she done ran a few in like a week and a half, and I'm like, damn, you ain't even good at it no more. But Cam, I haven't seen him run no plays yet, or he's ran a play that I just didn't know it was a play. What Coolin with the Crew say? The overplay for the underplay. I don't even know what the fuck that mean, but whatever she be saying. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I believe you, honey. I believe you, honey. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna figure it out. I think though, I would like to stick to like VS's side though. Like I just really want to work on content, just genuine content, because honestly, I don't want to get my numbers like up. I don't want to get my numbers up based off of bullshit and drama, because I ain't got that type of shit to do. Not the Cowboys. Yeah, I'm not interested in running my channel up on no play type of shit, but I would like to start getting more comfortable on camera, even hearing myself talk. Let me tell you something. I listen to my videos back. I play my videos back, and I hate my voice. I hate the sound of my voice. I absolutely hate it. So I think that's one thing that I can start working on is coming up with content. Like today, I think I did very well today. I think I did. I think I did. I think I did pretty good as a start. But let me ask y'all something. look, let me ask you something. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't really think I don't really think she's a snake. Yeah, shout out to the Cowboy Nation. I This is what I think about her. I think that like that whole Chanel and VS thing, I think that was something. I don't believe VS when she said, oh, she was an underdog and I just really wanted to help her. I felt sorry for her. I think it was some of that. I think it was like 60-40. you know. Um I'm not taking up for her. I'm just simply saying that VS is very honest with who she is. You know, I think that she is very honest about who she is, and I think that time after time we've seen her do things. And I remember I was watching VS way before she got kicked off. So I kind of know her game. I really do. I don't believe that she's a snake. I think that she tells people exactly who she is. Hey KBS, hey KBS, I think that she tells people exactly who she is. I believe that um she knows exactly who you are, and she kind of knows exactly what you're going to do before she gets too involved with you, and then she kind of already is going to snake you. Like she already knows how she's going to take you down before she gets involved with you. So she gets involved with you so that she can, take you down, and that'll be her way to boost her. And I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know, but I don't think she's a snake. I think that people fuck with her because they want to, and if they get exactly what she says that she's going to give them. I think that she's fucking honest. And if you choose to deal with her, then you choose to deal with her. If someone says that she's a snake, well, why the fuck would you want to fuck with a snake? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense to me. That's crazy. Ah, I get it. I do. I get it. I do. I do. I do. I can't say that I don't. That'd be kind of their fault, though. You're right. I did say that, but you just said before she snaked him. All right. So I feel like this, right? Like if you know someone, right? Like okay, she's like okay, cool. I want to mess with her. She might be real cool, but I gotta make sure I get her before she get me. That's her mindset. That's her mindset off rip. You know what I'm saying? And she says this. She openly says this. This is nothing that you have to figure out about this woman. This woman tells you exactly who she is, exactly what she's gonna do. Like it's these people that wants to deal with her. You know, if you want to deal with her on messy, if you want to deal with her on business, I think she's straight up and down about business. If you want to deal with her about messy drama stuff, then yeah, I don't know. Damn, that was cold. You're right. I get it. I understand. I understand. I do. I do. I do. This nigga said he'd rather be in a goddamn he'd rather take his chances with a lion in a cage. Gunner. that's what that's what I said. But see, that's the thing though. Yeah, she is a rider though. Like if she fuck with you, she fuck with you. She gonna come 10 behind you. You feel me? But the only thing is you'll never know what's gonna set her off to make her flip on you. It could be a little misunderstanding and she's not gonna have the conversation. She's not gonna be mature nor woman enough to have the conversation and say, hey, when you did this, this frustrated me. She gonna try to stand on principle about some shit that could be BS. And because she just didn't want to express how she just felt like she was slighted and she could possibly just move on. So I don't know. The goddamn camera was here all along. Well, I be damn. Yeah, bro tripping. Bro said I'd rather be in. He said, listen. He said, listen. Put me in there. Put me in there. I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I ain't fucking with BS. That motherfucker say, listen. Okay. I think he has to be a little gentle with me too. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know about the line, bro. But I get it. I get what you're saying. I get it. I get it. Man, this was so dope. Look at me. I've been on here for an hour and almost 14 seconds. I mean 14 minutes. I've been on here for an hour and 13 minutes, guys. Shout out to me. Shout out to my mod 6 dub. Shout out to the gorgeous George. I really appreciate you guys for coming in and holding a real one down. Yeah. Yeah, she knows who to pull those. She knows who to pull those stunts with, though. She does. She knows their profile. She's like a profiler. She knows their profile. You know, she knows what she's doing. She's calculated. She knows exactly what she's doing. She may not win them all, but she knows what she's doing. You know, she has an idea. It ain't always gonna go in everybody's favor, but she know. She know who to and who not to, and then hell, sometimes she might not, and she just want to try to see where the cards may fall. Sometimes they don't fall in her favor. So, hmm. But yeah, I know. Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by and showing me some love. So much love tonight. I really appreciate it because I swear it probably would have ended at 15 minutes if nobody was here talking with me. Um, I'm already on Six Stubs page. George, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I also subscribe to you and turn on all of my notifications so I can be notified every time you do something. Blood clot. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Thank you guys so much for coming. I feel like I just have 5,000 people in my chat right now, honey. Y'all made me feel special. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Guys, on Monday, make sure that you make it great. Don't let anybody steal your joy. We're going to knock it out. Okay, I'm praying for you guys. Have a good week if I don't see you guys online. Hopefully I will. Thank you so much again. I'll holla. Peace.